Hi, how y'all doing? Today is July the 13th, 2025. 13. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies are blue and cloudy. Long, puffy clouds. It's hot out. It was 22 when I woke up in the rise. Muggy. I had a hard time going to sleep last night. It was just so hot I couldn't, it was just, I didn't want to bear it anymore. So I got naked and put the fan right on the bottom of my bed and laid there. It took me past 11 to go to sleep. My foot tried cramping up, and it was right when the moon popped out again and I could see it. It came out after 11 last night in a totally different part of the sky. So, And then my son, my eldest son, Jay, came to visit me for half an hour or so, around 10. And I was telling him about the moon, right, and how it messed with me last night. And he goes, "It's right over there, Mom." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why is it hanging around when it was there after 11 last night, right? And you could still see it in the sky. It didn't travel very far. I wonder what it's doing, right?" I thought that was very suspicious. But yeah, I had a bit of a rough night sleeping. But the Schuman, did you feel it yesterday? It rose. It was 34 in the rising, and by the end of the day it was at 55. The ringing in my ear yesterday in the rise was strong, but as the day progressed, it got stronger and stronger, right? So, yeah, I guess we got some CMEs or solar flares coming off the sun, according to Stefan Burns today. Big ones, right? So, another upgrade in the consciousness. Heard the ambulance a couple times today. The police have been hanging around my hood. I guess they're dealing with the trap houses over in the back, right? They're sitting across the field in a McDonald's parking lot. They've been watching, right? It's okay. I don't do anything wrong. I don't care. They're not even supposed to be here. They work for the invaders. But nothing we can do about it yet. Yes, the Schuman was 55 yesterday. I've just been getting information. I was talking to, I don't know, source, my ancestors, somebody yesterday was answering my questions. Really good. It was just bang, 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 right? Um, so, upgrade. 55 change has taken place. My back, though, and it through my chest was really tight yesterday. I'm glad it's gone. Now it's in my hip, my left hip, right? But it's easier to deal with. Essential symptoms. Not so much pressure in my first eye today, though, which is good. For people that believe in the Bible, the ark, supposed ark, was made of gopher wood. If you do your research and look, there's only one place in the whole realm where you can find gopher wood. It's in Florida, right? That's why we'd be saying that Israel started here, the real one. Jerusalem, all those places, right? So, yeah, fun fact. And that's where the four rivers meet. The Missouri is the Euphrates, right? They copied everything over there. I was thinking about history too, right? On how they say it's been millions of years or thousands of years. Well, in 2020, when I started getting downloaded, I seen pictures of them building the statues and stuff like that over in what they call Egypt now, right? And they were from like the 1800s. So if it's ancient, why is it just that many years old? Right? I don't think we've been here, locked in here as long as they say we have. They've manipulated everything. everything's lie. Everything. When I was sitting here with my eldest son, a blue jay, a female showed up in the tree. And I was like, oh, there's a blue jay. It's the first bird I've seen in my tree for quite a while now. Right? He's like, yeah. And he was saying he usually where he sees lots of birds, there's no birds and everything like that. I thought, interesting, right? But for me, when I seen the blue jay, I told him, every time I've seen one lately, somebody has communicated with me either that day or a couple days later or whatever, and it's to manipulate me, right? To work through my love as they take for weakness and try to get money from me or something, right? By manipulation and lying. So now that I've seen the blue jay, I'm becoming more aware. So yeah, we'll see what happens, right? I'll keep you posted. Aliens. I was watching Young Elder on YouTube and he confirmed it for me, right? I know. I've, like, just some stuff. He's really good. He's got good information. You should check him out sometime if you can understand him. I can. Alright? But anyways, aliens, the Anunnaki and everything like that, which is a whole group, it's a group of them. It's like any club you have here, like the Rotary Club or whatever, right? Just a bunch of people get together. So a bunch of aliens, people from another land, right, got together and decided to come over here and have us worship them as gods, right? So they messed with our DNA and all that, right? They're not from space up there. They're from out there, the other lands, right? Beyond the ice wall. So, yeah, they came over here and invaded us. That's who the invaders are. And that's why people have alien DNA mixed with the human in them. Because all of them weren't bad, right? The bad come with the good, And the good ones, felt like the Earth women liked our Earth realm, fell in love with them and mated with them, and started life, families, right? Hence the alien DNA from the other realms, not from up there, right? Do you get it? So that's helping. I'm being able to see it better now. I am. And how their alien propaganda movies and stories over the years are exactly to do a fake invasion, because the real aliens don't look anything like they've showed you the pictures of in their news and in their movies and stuff like that, right? That's all their programming. So just keep an eye out if they try to pull off a fake alien invasion and they look like the pictures that in the movies and they promote and everything like that. Just give yourself a chuckle and say, nice costume, right? Anxiety and depression. Do you know what causes anxiety and depression? It's your soul screaming, telling you, wake the F up. This isn't real. This isn't good. It's not what it's supposed to be. Wake up, see the truth, and start speaking the truth. Don't medicate yourself. You're just hurting your body, which we need until we can ascend. I was thinking about that, the word ascend too. Ascend could mean to climb out of a hole. You ascend from below, right? What if I've seen a few movies, right, where people, like science fiction movies, where people were living in a land that they thought was normal, but it was like underground or whatever, and the young people didn't agree with it. They started seeing the truth and knew that they were trapped and found a way out, and they ascended either through water or tunnels to the world above, right? And I was thinking, if we're in a dome, under a dome, maybe something like that's supposed to happen. Maybe that's what the Ascension is. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking, right? I'm just trying to put things together. That's all. So yeah. Same as, do you know that there's a Salem in Canada? It's called Salem, Ontario, right? They have over 100 cities in America called Salem. That's their shit. That's not ours. That's them and all their wickedness. The witches, not the wise ones, right? If anything's called mystic, right? Go see these mystic towns, these mystic places. Look it up on the internet. You'll find all kinds. I feel like they're the witches. That's their part, right? I know, I heard it in my head, burn the witches down. Weird. We don't cleanse the earth like that. There's two ways to cleanse the earth, and one's with water, one's with fire. They use fire, we use water. So hence all the flooding. Right? Do you get it? My girlfriend said to me last time we hung out, she's like, I was telling her about the people, and she's like, what about those people? You don't care about these people? You don't care about those? I said, I don't care about anybody. I don't care about anything. It's all a distraction. Right? I said, I care about getting out of here. And the real ones. Right? Hence that's why I ask everybody when I first meet them, can I ask you a personal question? Did you get vaxxed? And as soon as if they say yes, I can feel their energy change, right? It's like they've done something wrong. It's like they automatically know I'm not. Nobody's asked me if I am, right? And I completely lose interest that fast. And I shorten the conversation and walk away. Because to me, they're already gone. They've already left. And she was like, so, she goes, I think I feel the same way. And she said, I think we've already gone through our grieving process for them because we know they're already done. And I said, sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. Right? Because we've done a lot of work, over the last 5 years. So, yeah. It's just different, isn't it? I know some might look at me as being uncaring and unfeeling, but I don't care. Because I know what I know, and I stand by it, right? I'm not putting my energy towards clones or NPCs or androids, right? I won't. So yeah, deal with it. I already have. I had a thought just now, and it went so fast. That's what they were saying about the energy of the plants, what they're doing right now. If you have a good thought, write it down really quick or you'll lose it. About anything, right? We're changing. We are. And the Ascension symptoms should tell you that, How come yesterday you felt like you were having a heart attack and today you're completely fine? Stuff like that, right? A day or two, I imagine it will be going into a new moon phase. What comes after the full moon? The waning gibbous? Receive spiritual? Well, that's been going on for the last couple of days for me, right? Spiritual downloads, More information, quick answers, my intuition, on the mark. They got my truck back, too. As soon as I seen him, I was like, Frank, you're home. I missed you so much. I was so glad that you got fixed and you're back, right? It wasn't the master cylinder. It was both brake lines that got replaced, right? My oil got siliconed. My oil thingy, I don't know what you call it, where you pour it in, it was wobbly, right? You usually can unscrew them, but he couldn't, right? So he just siliconed it. I asked him if I could JB weld it before he even took the truck, but yeah, I'm not a mechanic. But he did a better form of it, I think. He says that the truck's getting old. It might only last another year. So yeah, changed one of the tires that was bald. Put the right fuse in it so the light works. Uh, what else did he do? Oh, fix the door handle. Got a new door handle. Cause somebody ripped the door handle right off on the passenger side. So I got a brand new one that opens, it locks, everything, right? He was only gone from 4 o'clock on Friday till 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'm so grateful. My son-in-law's a mechanic. Isn't it lovely? Costs a bit of money though. I had to get a tow truck to tow it to the next town over where his garage is. And my daughter drove it back, right? So yeah. She wants me to drive it more. He said to drive it more to last longer. At least take it out twice a week for an hour. I have no idea where to drive for an hour. Right? I was going to take it out in the rise today, but when I woke up and it was 22 and so muggy, I was like, yeah, I'm not going for a drive today with no AC in the truck. Right? It came that way. No AC. Somebody ripped it out. The weird thing about the truck, too, he says it's got a brand new transmission in it. He says he couldn't